You're watching Sunbelt Basketball on ESPN+. Tonight from the Holmes Convocation Center, App State and Marshall facing off for the 51st time in program history, and it's heading down to the wire in Sunbelt play. 4 games remaining, seeding paramount down the stretch, and this one certainly will be important, especially for the Mountaineers, who are right now locked in a tie for 4th place in the conference standings. Top 4 teams certainly get an extra seed advantage, and so they look to improve upon that here today. Alongside Bob Dillner, I'm Matt President. And Bob, this App State team got off to a historic start in the Sun Belt Conference. Best since they joined under first-year head coach Laura Sharp, but now they've lost 3 in a row. They look to get back on track today. How do they do that?
Right now, Marshall, Matt, really not finding their way, their rhythm of what they need to do on offense. And they've had trouble this season, especially in Sun Belt play, with their half-court pace for their half-court offense. It's something that they've struggled with just a little bit.
Mays bottoms. So after falling behind 7-0, CC Mays draining back-to-back from outside the arc. Porter at the free throw line. Scoops and scores.
It's so hard to guard Zeta Porter. You never know if she's going to dig deep and go right to the rim, or if she's going to back up and go for a 3-point shot. But she's just so good this year.
3-point advantage for the Mountaineers. Coming off a narrow loss against Georgia State on the road on Saturday, 53-50 the final. Kellyan at the end of the shot clock. Mayer shuffled her feet and gives it back to App State. Marshall subbing now. Blessing King, their leading rebounder and shot blocker, number 2 in green, entering for the Thundering Herd. App State also going to the bench. Rylan Moffitt, who has a chance to be the 6th man of the year in the Sun Belt Conference. She's been so efficient, and Laura Sharp talked about it, that she and the coaching staff have thought about whether or not to keep Moffitt in this role or insert her into the starting lineup, but they like the way this team plays with Rylan Moffitt coming off the bench.
And this is one of my favorite lineups for App State when they put the 2 bigs in there. Pericic as well as Moffitt. It just opens up the offensive side, but a turnover right there.
King in transition, coast to coast, blocked from behind by Porter, and it went off of King. What a chase down by Zeta Porter to stop that transition bucket.
How about the hustle by Zeta Porter right here, and just hand on ball, and they get the turnover right there, get possession back to the Mountaineers.
Hagee breaks the pressure. Inside for Moffitt. Off the pump fake, she banks it in.
And that's where Rylan Moffitt's so good. She's got a pretty shot from the outside as well, but she is so good digging in the paint.
Yeah, she's expanded her shooting range this season. Last year didn't really take any threes. There's a 3 from Hayes to bring Marshall within 2, but Moffitt this season has expanded that range outside the arc, but still very efficient from in tight. Porter against the pressure. Hagee off the head fake. Bounce feed didn't make its way through as Mays has the steal. Hayes wide open. Mountaineers dodge a bullet there, leading the conference's leading scorer alone for 3.
And watch how Marshall is closing out. Anytime App State goes for a 3-point attempt, that was the focus for this team as they practice to go up against the Mountaineers.
Copy and paste for Moffitt low on the right, and the Mountaineers doing a nice job moving the basketball against that zone.
And if it's working, keep it going. That's the motto for App State. Feed that hot hand. They've done it all year long.
Mountaineers called for the foul. It goes against Hagee, bumping Hayes on the left-handed dribble drive.
Marshall definitely needs to have Meredith Mayer, Aislinn Hayes really get into the flow of things to get them in this game.
App State started on a 7-0 run. They lead 13-9 as we step aside with under 4 to play in the first.